this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Got it. Ready up. Cricket. With the crossbar. Ready.
They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Lobos! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So New Mexico State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
There he goes! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the left. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. They'll give it to the back. He gets it to the 41-yard line. Big play for this offense.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Trying to move the sticks on third down. receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TV.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's McKinney. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the sideline. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Valdez. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Lobos are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! He went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. The gift to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
were trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's caught. It's Thurman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in straight inside the 20. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. A first down for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
There comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's McKinney. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Fox. Here's a hit. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Right to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking deep down the right side. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's Blair. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They believe they can run right here. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab over the middle. It's Peoples. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Looking to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The screen. He's got wheels. Still on his feet. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Fry. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Send the tight end in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback may change this route. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, That is massive for this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Quarterback extends the play. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He is hauled down, but not before. He puts an exclamation point on this period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Time with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Bauer. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McKinney. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now here on 2nd down. See if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long. Trying to have a big completion here. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he found a space on the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He gets a hand on it. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
I'll tell you, this defense, they're not giving anything up. Here in the second half, scoreboard all knotted up. What a great job getting that kick block to keep this thing tied.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass to States, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that.
Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Blair. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. With the catch, it's Lyons. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll try to get the first through the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. The DBs will back off a bit. Gotta have it here on fourth down. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.